Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's a new season of The Challenge, season 33, War of the Worlds. We are very excited. We are back here in AfterBuzz TV talking all about episode 1, going over this new theme, the roster, the lineup of new people and who's back, and getting all into these new teams and the challenge of tonight's episode. Be right back.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
Ooh-wee. Is this buzz beginning? Oh,
wow. All right.
Yeah.
Is this buzz beginning or what?
I got that buzz.
Welcome in, everybody. What's up? This is amazing. Moving on to a new season. The season looks incredible. 33, War of the Worlds. What we've needed this past trilogy is now over. I feel like I should be saying, welcome in to the Vendettas or the Final Reckoning after show, because those lasted forever. So excited to start on a new page. We're back. My name is Jenna Bussiere. You can find me on Twitter at Jenna_Bussiere. And we got our panel back in town.
Woo!
What's going on, guys?
Hi.
I missed you.
Yes, we miss you too. I don't want to speak for everyone, but so glad to be back and so happy to be talking about this.
I'm glad too.
Sorry,
then.
okay.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that. But
Dan's not, but
no, I'm very happy to be back. I've been invited back for a second season.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I was gonna make the cut.
He made it!
I'm
Yep.
no longer a rookie. I am now, as
vet.
they say in the show, The Challenge, I am a vet.
welcome.
Well, I guess you technically are, because it doesn't take much to be a vet anymore.
Right.
So Paulie, one season, and
Kyle.
Natalie's
Kyle's
a vet.
2 seasons.
Kyle's
I get
done
it.
like 2 or 3, but
Natalie,
Natalie's done a few.
Paulie, Davon,
Paulie and
Cam is a
Davon.
vet.
Paulie
She's
and
done
Davon
2.
struck me as like, wow, we're really just going for it here.
Right.
Like, we're really stretching the whole veteran title. Like, I know they've done it before, and she was in Big Brother, but I was like, all right.
Right, but Big Brother does not a vet make you for the challenge.
Right,
but
exactly.
Whatever. Dan's a
And,
vet. Natalie's a vet. We're all vets.
Thank goodness.
And Paulie was owning his veteran status, too. I felt like just from the initial slow-mo walk-up, he was the one that struck me as, like, how Nani said tonight, I cannot. That's how I felt about so many things about Paulie. I was like, I cannot win.
How much do you think he spends a year on his eyeliner? That's what I want to know. Is that a new thing? Was he not? He wasn't doing eyeliner. He was like doing a pirate thing now. Is that his new thing?
The hair, high hair,
High
and
hair.
the nose ring are new.
And the eyeliner was not from last season, was it?
No, that's
new.
You know when
They're hashtag para.
Yeah,
Team para.
that
so.
was great.
Are you talking about the clip of him morphing into Cara?
Sure, they're like one person now.
Because I'm not sure if he's really wearing eyeliner. Other than that, that went over my head. But anyway,
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought I saw some eyeliner.
I was so
Tell us about it in the live chat, because
Yeah.
I'm manning that right now.
Play along with us in the live chat. Give us all your thoughts and opinions with what we're talking about. I'm so excited to be back with you guys. I miss you,
Yes.
we were hysterically laughing this entire episode. We were in there getting yelled at, being told to be quiet, because
Yes.
so many moments of this. So let's go right into our overall initial thoughts.
Okay.
Episode 1. How are you guys feeling? War of the Worlds.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1, I cannot wait. I'm so glad that the Vendettas trilogy is over. Like you said, this was on fire. It looks like it's going to be great. It looks like it's going to be better than anything we've seen pretty recently. It looked like, so I thought tonight was super competition based, but enough drama to keep you, I like the drama, but this was drama within competition there were stakes with the drama. It wasn't just drama for drama's sakes. So I loved that. I thought, has Ashley ever not freaked out on night 1? That's my other. And there's some people I was really happy to see back. So I'm so excited. This was so great. I mean, it was one of the best. It was such a great intro, and I loved that they had that special where they taught us about the rookies, because when they just start, last week there was a special where they sort of introduced us to the rookies, because I always feel like, who are these people? I don't know them, and now I felt like I had a bit of a sense of it.
And this
coming
was
into
like
this.
the perfect 10-second snippet about them moving on as they're competing. Dan, what were your initial takeaways?
This year, especially with the rookies, there's 16 new people to get to know. And if you don't watch any other reality shows besides this one, which you're crazy not to, it's hard to know 16 new people. But classic setup episode. I think MTV and the Challenge did a really nice job of setting everything up, getting everything going. It's called War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
It's more like the U.S. versus Britain. Let's be honest, with an Australian thrown in. Like, it's that. I'm like, War of the Worlds. Okay.
Continents. countries.
Kind of. Not really. But that's okay.
Shows.
It's fun. It's
So-
more like the Revolutionary War, really. Yes.
Okay, I see what you're doing there.
That's all I'm doing,
So let
yeah.
me ask you this.
Civil Wars.
Let's get a little bit deeper into the theme
Civil
then.
War's the North versus the South, though. I was trying to do England versus the U.S., but it's okay. Technicality. It's all right.
Technicality, Fugazi. Let's get a little bit more into the theme then, which, you know, a lot of us are challenge purists or loyal to the challenge cast, and we just want to see CT and Bananas and Cara every time when we're getting mad when all these X on the beach and Are You the One people start to come in, which I was guilty to at first as well, but the more personalities that we're getting from these shows, honestly, it's amazing. Like, I love having Dave on. Angela was incredible, having all of these, like, fiery personalities from other reality TV shows, but now we're getting more UK people, Geordie Shore, now we're getting Party Down South, I don't even know what that is. Love
no
Island,
idea.
I don't even know what that is. Big Brother, more Big Brother winners, The Bachelorette, Floribama Shore. How are you guys feeling about the intermingling of all of these reality shows?
Okay, I agree that sometimes being a challenge purist works, but this time I'm so excited for it, and this is why. One, I'm going to say War of the Worlds. I'm taking that to mean, and I don't even think MTV is taking it to mean this, that it's the War of the Worlds, like Big Brother versus this show versus Geordie Shore versus that they're all warring. Maybe the show is not that international.
Yeah, but now they're all
necessarily.
mixed
They're
together
all-
on teams.
Yeah,
Wait,
whatever.
we also
Okay.
just made up a new word. They're all warring here.
They're all warring.
Warring.
I think that's a real war. Okay.
Is it?
So I think so. But anyway, so second, there are some people that I'm really pumped on.
Yes, who are you loving?
Theo. I love Theo.
I love too.
I'm really sad
Hearts,
about that
hearts.
cutie that hurt his hand and had to go home.
Alon.
I really
Alon.
liked.
Hand
yeah.
hurt cutie. Miss him already. R.I.P. Gone
Yeah,
too soon.
Theo. Who else did I like?
He was
Theo-
representing Mexico, by the way, which makes it more U.S. versus
Exactly.
Britain. No.
Oh, I think that the guy that picked Nani, I don't remember his name. It might be Turbo.
Turbo likes women. He in his country he likes women.
Bless
he says.
you, Turbo. And
Very
also,
important
right, he
there.
win for Nani. Also, I think that these competitors, some of them, okay, so the reason why it was sort of annoying with just the challenges, they were bringing in dating show people and, you know, Big Brother people. They are bringing in some serious competitors to this, and I think it's going to step up the game of our serious. We like watching CT, Bananas, Cara, yada 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 over and over again because they really play to win at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think some of these people are going to give everyone a run for their money, and I can't wait to see it.
A big run for their money. Dan,
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
anybody right off the bat, initial thoughts? Oh, I know you're loving D. Let me throw you a bone here. I know you're feeling her.
I've got a crush on D. I also think she's gonna be a great competitor, and also
agree.
Wes is my favorite challenger of all time. And then the fact that they're together, can we spell fate? For Dan, yes. This is it.
Yes.
This is huge. This
I
is
can
huge.
spell fate D-A-N.
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think the casting was incredible. We have people like Ashley C, who came in so hot, like Thor pumping his chest. This is the big guy.
the
who used to be
guy.
a British
Okay.
soccer player.
His full name is Ashley. I know it's
Ashley,
yeah.
yes.
He had to go with Ash because I mean
Okay.
he's jacked out of his mind. He's got two Tommy guns hanging off the side of his shoulders. I don't know how his mind is going to work in this, but I think in any physical, when they have to go against each other and just hit each other, who is going to take him out?
Yeah.
Zach is going to be putty. CT is going to be putty. They're all just going to.
you
Even
think so?
Wes. Oh, he's
That
going to go
guy
right
is-
through them.
You think he's going to go through CT?
Those are not those fake muscles. Those are not Derek muscles. Those are real muscles.
Yeah.
I must say,
And yeah, he's roided up, but he had some base before he roided.
CT looked good. I was happy for him, and I was proud of
CT.
him because not that, I mean, I don't want to say he looked bad, but he was looking a little rough the last few challenges.
He's looking good.
And I'm going to say it wasn't just a dad bod. It was like his eyes were always bloodshot the last two seasons. Like,
And well, even on CT's wedding, he was hurting a little
I
bit
was
too.
like
Yeah.
really concerned for his health. He
Yeah.
always looked like he had this glaring red cheek face, like a constant drunk burn. Like, you know, when certain people, when they drink too much alcohol, they're just always red.
Yeah.
And I felt like he was just looked so red and his eyes were bloodshot all the time. And I was like, CT, like, are you right here? He was looking amazing. He was
Yes.
looking as handsome as ever. I loved it. I'm so happy Wes and Nani are back. It's been way
Yes.
too long.
Yeah.
And Wes he hasn't been taking kind of a purposeful hiatus. He's been wanting to do the shows. I was reading an article today. But it just conflicted challenge with work, and they never gave him enough of a heads up.
Okay.
So now it's like they actually called with enough time where I could get my ducks in a
Right.
row, and then I could actually do the challenge, and I'm so happy to be back. And Nani graduated and went to school, now she's in some kind of skincare expertise, so I'm
Yes.
so happy she's back. She's coming back in as fiery and spicy as she is, already flirting, already hooking up, already on the
Did
trailer.
she hook up though?
They kissed!
They kissed.
They sure did.
Is kissing hooking up? Okay, they did kiss. They showed the kiss, and then of course she sits
they
on.
didn't.
They didn't show the kiss.
They did, yes.
I thought it was a peck. I saw a peck happen.
No, there was a clip right before she started sitting on bananas where I think she said, like, you're amazing, and they made out. You couldn't even tell who it was.
I was probably
it was sort
transcribing
Oh,
the
that's
episode.
yeah, because I
as
saw that,
do.
and then I don't know if this is a Dan's conspiracy corner here that they just they cut the edit and they put those tapes right together to make it look like she goes and sits directly on Banana's lap after they make out. Now she did sit on his lap, but was
Yes.
it directly after? I don't know. They're not really together, Chase. You can relax. By the way, Chase, oh my God, how boring does he look? He looks like he brings absolutely nothing to
Well,
the table.
I wanted to ask this Pam, because Pam is our resident bachelor,
Yes,
bachelorette
tell us
fanatic.
about this,
I
Chase.
saw him on X on the Beach. I think he's very charming and good looking, but other than that, yeah, I can't really speak to his personality. I don't know.
I saw him on a season of The Challenge. Or, I'm sorry.
We saw him there tonight too.
Forward.
One episode we saw him.
The Rose, The Bachelor.
Yes.
And I watched him on X on the Beach, and I have nothing to say about him. Like, literally nothing. He's just
Wallflower,
so...
wet mop. Oh, Chase.
He's not even a wallflower. He's a jerk. He's unlikable, but not even in a fun TV way. Like, he's always rubbed me the wrong way. He was one of the final
Interesting.
3, I think, on JoJo's, and don't crucify me, chat, if I'm wrong, but
Who chose Ashley as their partner? Was it him?
no, Ashley got to
No.
choose.
Who did Ashley choose? I thought it was Chase. I'm sorry. If it's not Chase, then it's a.
Oh,
we felt-
Ashley, that Ashley.
We
Yes.
felt so
I
bad for
don't
him
know.
because we felt like he was such a sucker. He had
did.
no
Ashley.
idea what he was getting
He
into.
has no idea. Clearly,
I
he doesn't
wrote it
watch.
down, but I can't. Was
Does
it
he-
JP? Was it handsome JP?
No,
No, it's
Chase
Chase.
and Ashley, yeah.
Does Chase clearly does not watch any of the
Chase!
challenges?
Yes,
Right. He
he
does
did.
not watch the challenges clearly because he chose Ashley as his
But
partner.
he knows she won, so that's...
He doesn't know how she won.
Yeah.
or what she did when she won, I should say.
Yeah, such a sucker.
But he's just, I don't know. And again, he rubbed me the wrong way on The Bachelor, and now on this, it's like, you're going to come in and, like, to get on her for
And try to cuff her
and
up
act
real
like go
quick.
be with bananas. It's like, how dare
But
you
that's-
comment on? They've been friends for like a million years, and also she can do whatever she wants.
I love when
You
Pam
think
gets
they're-
fired up.
Now,
Well, it's
now,
crazy that he
personally,
thinks he
if
can
I
say
made out with a
anything.
girl and 2 seconds later she's sitting on bananas, I could be like a little upset, like, oh, I thought we had something, but I'm not going to be like, we're not. We got to talk, just you and me now.
I think it's
No, it's not
human.
going to happen. But I'd be like, oh, maybe she's not the right person for me.
You're
If I'm
not-
looking for something a little bit more, maybe I don't know what Chase
It's
is looking
natural
for. But yeah.
to be a little hurt by that. It's not natural.
But see, the thing is, we watch
To get mad on a reality
every,
show.
You guys, we watch every season. We know the history between Bananas and Nani. Chase has been living what underneath that rug that he just hangs out at. He doesn't know anything. Clearly he did not do any research about this show before coming on. He
These
chose
people-
Ashley and he thought
yeah.
Nani was just going to want to be with him after talking one time.
But I wonder, I mean,
Stupid.
well, if one, he's falling into that stereotype where he comes from love reality TV shows like The Bachelor and X on the Beach because
Yes.
he's already trying to cuff Nani up episode 1, which is exactly what they do in X on the Beach. They meet, they make out, and they act as if they're getting married,
Right.
and how dare anybody else
We have a
even look
connection.
at
Yeah.
them. Exactly. So, and he doesn't even have a dog in this fight. Like, the friendships in the Challenge House are unlike anything else. Like, they're so
Yes.
deep and so long. It's like a family, and
Yeah.
even if they hate each other, they love each other at the end of the day. So he's not getting anywhere with that, and I don't think Nani should be as upset as she was kind of getting. He just needs to move on, which she's going to.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens with Chase. He's still around. We thought he
Yeah.
was going to lose in the first challenge, which we need to
Yeah.
get to.
Yeah.
But representing AfterBuzz TV,
Oh, yeah.
Morgan Willett
Yes.
killed it tonight.
Yes.
Go Morgan.
So shout out to Morgan. She's on this season. She's an AfterBuzzer. She was a Big Brother winner. She's amazing, and she showed up and she represented well.
X on the Beach season 2, which
X
I'm
on the
watching right
Beach?
now, and I'm
Okay.
obsessed with. My God, another MTV.
She
MTV
looks
vehicle.
amazing. She
Wow.
looks smart. She got the politics. I think she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. So I'm hoping she goes very far. She got bananas.
Let me
first
tell you why she's
episode.
going to be a force to be reckoned with. First of all, have you seen our X on the Beach 2? She has, okay, they bring back their exes on that show. She has like 3 coming back every week. They just keep bringing it. I'm like, how many people does she have to deal with? She's got a lot. She has to mind. She's got it. She's got a lot of exes to deal with, and she's doing it.
She knows how to juggle, guys.
Has she dated Corey, though? Because this might be where all worlds meet.
I'm
don't
glad you
believe
brought
so.
this up because Corey might be busy shooting Teen Mom now with Cheyenne, but there's a lot of people who I'm shocked that weren't on this season.
Okay.
So Corey being one of them, right? Nelson being one of them, because these people are just constantly on these shows. No Kaylee, no Joss. I was shocked to know Devin. I thought Devin might want to have a little bit of a rebuttal after last season. No Angela.
We don't know why, though. They might have been asked. They might have been busy. They might not have been asked. We don't know why they didn't come back, in theory. So
Shocker, Paulie's here. Never saw that happening in a million years.
I don't know anything about the casting reasons why those people aren't there, especially Joss. That rings out to me as a big one. However, due to the caliber of the rookies, I feel like the challengers that were invited had to be strong. Like, they had to be real.
Well, Joss is a strong competitor. I just think
Joss is the one that stands out to me for that. But
here's
almost
what
all
I think
these
about
people,
Joss,
I think,
though.
have won or been
I
in
think
the
they got
final.
lucky last season with getting him any type of storyline with him and what was
He's just a farm boy.
Sylvia, and exactly. So they pulled out every trick they could out of that hat just to give him some type of storyline. They're like, we can't do that again. That was way too much work. You're not on the season.
He's just a farm boy with amazing quads. And
Right.
and
Showed
we're-
childhood pictures of him last season. What are we doing?
He's just the best looking guy you'll ever see.
They showed
from the
shirtless
farm.
that
pictures.
got his own biopic on the challenge.
Modeling.
Like, he has his own mini documentary
Behind the music, yeah. Joss
behind the competitor. It was like a whole 3 minutes on Joss's
Oh my God.
upbringing. We were like, when has this happened before? Anyway, hysterical. We gotta keep it moving.
Okay.
That's just a taste of a taste. You can get a taste of how we're feeling about the lineup. So before we get into our next topic, let's get into the challenge of the day, impending dunes.
Yeah.
Pam's got a word for you.
yes.
AfterBuzz.
Thank you. Yes, exactly. Before we get into our next topic, we just wanted to say to you guys, thank you for making us the ESPN of TV talk. For us to continue to grow, we need your help. If you're on YouTube right now watching this, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. If you're on iTunes, please give us a 5-star rating. But no matter where you are, leave us a comment so you can get involved in the conversation. We obviously love to talk about this. Being a part of AfterBuzz means a lot to us. We really enjoy it. So we appreciate you supporting us in doing what we love. And don't forget to tell your friends to keep enjoying our show. You can find this, our show, obviously, and other reality competition shows on that channel. Thank you.
Well done, Pam.
Nice, Pam.
Do what you said. You guys love Pam.
Okay.
Whoa.
That was my
Was
Ashley.
he being Ash? She being Ash?
I'm going to have to get used to Ashley female, Ashley male, because my brain keeps going.
And they couldn't be more polar opposite.
Well, it's so funny, too, because they put the last initial when there's 2 people with the same name. It's Ashley C versus Ashley. I don't know what the other Ashley's last name.
Right.
But it's a dude and a girl, so it's kind of
you
fun.
should
It's not
know.
different.
So let's get into
Okay.
Impending Dunes. And to set this scene, I love that it's like Camp TJ.
my
and
God.
it's slow motion, everybody just driving these ATVs around. And you see the tents that we don't get any background of the tents, first off. Like, we don't get
did in the
You do in the
special.
special from last week.
Yes.
I missed the special.
Yes.
Some host
There you
I
go.
am.
They
But
spend the whole
anyway.
special takes
Brilliant.
place in that damn tent.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
So they're in the tent, and then TJ starts circling, and all of the vets and the competitors are coming on slow motion in the ATVs, and I'm just like, they make them look so badass and intimidating. I'm thinking, like, how long did they have to practice driving around on these ATVs? Because
Yeah.
how embarrassing would it be? You're supposed to pull them. That's so intimidating. I'd be like stuck in the sand, flipping over,
Right.
not knowing how to ride
They
this ATV.
picked and chose who they showed him certain shots. I'm sure there was shots of them like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So, and it was funny, them all trying to look badass, and I'm looking at Amanda, and I'm like, you're okay.
And Father
bad.
TJ.
You're just bad. Take
Just
off
bad.
the ass
Yeah,
part. You're just
yes.
bad.
And Father TJ, the Godfather, Camp TJ comes like popping wheelies, going around this tent. So they step out and they go right into the first challenge of the day, like 5 minutes into the episode, wasting no time. I love it. And so basically, we watched it. We know what happened. The balls fall. The further they get down these sand dunes, the mountain, the more screwed you are. You have to run all the way down, pick up this ball, run all the way up a mountain with sand. Like, even walking from where you parked your car onto the beach in the summer is exhausting. Walking in sand is more difficult than it looks. And then so they drop the ball off, in change of that, get a puzzle, go do the puzzle, and then whoever finishes first is first in the rank. And that's where you want to be, because that means that's how you're going to pick your partner. So coming in hot, it's the guys round first.
Yes.
What are your initial takeaways? What struck you from these competitors?
Oh man. Okay, so I liked that there's a certain amount of reliability in that. Paulie obviously bringing home the win. That was fun. We got to see what the new people can do and who's front runners there. Obviously, I love Theo. I think that Ashley C is going to be really fun to watch. Was happy to see Bananas and CT doing good. It was a really fun competition, and I'm with Davon, and I don't even like the Stairmaster. That is so hard. So seeing those guys do a good job was exciting, and it set the precedence. It set the tone for this is going to be pretty hard, I think.
If this competition was later in the season, I would not have been impressed. I think it was a nice opening. Episode competition. Yeah, running in sand's awful.
Yeah.
And now Dan's conspiracy corner here. If there was an equalizer tonight and they had to do boys versus girls, the boys should have been barefoot. How crazy would that be? Equalizer.
Okay.
Just
have you ever ran in hot sand before barefoot?
No,
equalizer.
I get it, but that
Okay.
just seems like less of an equalizer and more is like a FU. That sucks.
All right,
Which-
hey, it's an opinion.
It was a personal attack.
He brings up a very good point, though. Love that it's boy-girl.
Thank you.
It was
exactly.
thank goodness that
there
they
won't
did it
be.
this
Luckily,
time.
I don't think there will be any equalizers this season because I'm over that.
Yeah, that was nonsense.
Yeah.
I agree with what you said, too. It's a really good opener. It's a good way to just kind of set the scene and kind of weed through certain people. If you can't do a puzzle, you're probably not going to make it too far in the show. And it looked like the easiest, hardest puzzle, just putting shapes together. But that can be so difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
And getting down to it, I was very shocked that Bear did as well as he did. This is Kyle 2.0.
Me too.
No, this is Kyle 1/2. He's half his size. He's like a mini Kyle. And I can only take one Kyle. So you girls are in on Bear right now.
He seems
I'm staying
funny.
out. I'm staying out on Bear right now.
I'm just surprised because it seems
His name's Bear. His name should be Cub. He's like 5'2". I don't know if that's
Well,
true.
that's what I say, Kyle 2.0, because he strikes me as somebody who's going to get by a little bit more on social game and just being like the fun idiot that no one takes seriously. But it's kind of
Right.
awesome.
Maybe.
He finished second.
Yeah.
And Kyle, so Bear really is
Kyle.
2.0 because Kyle finishes last.
Yes.
Mm.
Yep.
Leroy and Chase getting into it in the beginning was funny. I love that Leroy's back. I forgot to mention that in the roster lineup. Love that Leroy's back, and I'm happy that he's getting into it right off the bat competitively with somebody and being like, I'm back to make my name known, to prove what I got.
I like that him
Yeah.
and Cam are kind of not sure what they are right now. I'm looking forward to that
Well,
romance.
it seems like he's in and she's not.
Well, of course, but that's what I mean. They're on opposite sides. They don't know.
The
She doesn't seem to want it, and he does.
I know.
thickens.
I love this stuff.
Camroy, I want Camroy
want
forever.
Camroy so
yeah.
bad.
Killer Cam is killing Leroy.
Do you
I
think
stand
she's?
ship, whatever it
Me
is,
too.
them. I want them to challenge babies.
Do you think she's playing hard to get, or do you think she's doesn't want to be got?
I think that they are both very proud people. So
But
that
he's
whatever
saying, "I like you. I want to
But
be
whatever
with you."
argument they had, they have 4 months.
We
of not
don't know what they
speaking.
fought about over the summer. Something went down,
True.
probably. Who knows?
Look at us.
That's
Cam
something else.
Leroy.
Reading the tabloids.
Yeah, Cam Leroy, feel free to weigh in. We'd love to hear from you. Weigh in.
When the girls started off and they said that they were going to eliminate, 2 people,
Yeah.
I was like, if we lost one of the twins, it wouldn't really matter because there's 2 of them.
Womp,
And then bam, we
womp,
lost one. I thought,
womp.
no, I really said that. I wrote it down though as a joke.
That's when we need Steph's like womp womp womp.
Well, we're waiting for Steph to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's getting down to the guys' final round. It's Gus, Chase, and Josh, and I was shocked that Josh lost.
Me too.
We thought it was gonna be Chase, and then I wouldn't be surprised if it was Gus. But I actually have a low key. I'm very interested in what Gus is gonna bring. I never watched Florida Bama Shore, but I feel like he's almost a diamond in the rough. So I know nothing about his personality,
know.
but the way they're setting him up, it seems like he's got a pass. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He's something he's trying to prove. And he doesn't seem too cocky about it. He just seems very confident and determined. And I'm kind of very interested to see how he's going to play out, especially being with Jenna. I think they could be a very
Jenna was left
shocking
for last. I
team.
could not believe that. Yeah.
I really liked what Gus said about why he picked Jenna. It's something like, a lot of you rookies made a big mistake not watching previous seasons. So I'm going to go with Jenna.
Yeah, I like that he
really
watches.
liked that. I underlined it. I don't know anything about him. I thought he was like the male Ashley. just like Southern and trashy
Oh.
or something. But I don't think he is.
So
I think he's going to
Eminem's
be.
dad.
He might be Eminem. No, then I was like, nope, backtracking on that. I like him.
Yeah.
He's another one that stood out to me.
You know, it was
as,
interesting
as likable.
when Josh Lawson, I was telling you girls behind the scenes, I was like, I'm pretty sure after the basic training episode, they showed him in
Right.
in new episodes yelling a lot at people. So I'm like, something's going down at the end of this
Oh,
episode, and so
okay.
I kind of figured he was coming back somehow.
It might
I
just
didn't know how
be
though.
first episode editing where there's so many new people and so much going on that you don't really get to see everybody in their truest light.
Trust
so I
me,
don't really
they
know anything
showed
about him yet.
so much of Josh yelling in future episodes, and then they showed him eliminated. I was like, Josh is definitely coming back
Right.
somehow.
Okay, so that's why we
way
were all
to-
shocked.
Producers, why would you put that
Yeah.
in? Like, they didn't show a clip of him.
Tell us
They
all
showed
the
a
time.
full-on brawl that he's having with everybody in the house. So
Uh-oh.
Josh
Or was
is.
it Paulie? Because that hair can get quite confusing. They kind of have the same exact hair and body type.
Josh is much bigger.
Josh's
Josh.
mouth
Oh, sorry,
goes down
I'm
to his
talking
knees.
about. Sorry, I was back on Gus.
Oh,
I thought
no.
you.
No,
okay.
Josh.
Josh,
my bad.
also,
Yeah.
I will say, because I just started watching Big Brother last season, like 22 is my first, and I think it's weird that he choked because Big Brother is all like mind games, pressure, social, and competition that I mean, maybe he's genuinely not good at puzzles, but that was weird
It's
to
your
me.
first
that he,
episode on a new show like that. I mean, I'd be nervous.
But he
so-
won Big Brother. It
No,
wasn't
I
just
get
like
that,
he was
but
on
this
it.
is a whole different. This is Big Brother. Aren't you like just sitting in a house in like luxury?
No, you have to do things like puzzles. That's what, if he got the running part down, the puzzle should be.
And it also was surprising because what I did see from him in Big Brother, he was one that ran around with that amazing da 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 da. Like he was
Oh.
hitting pots and pans, waking everybody up. Like he kind of did a psychological
Right.
warfare in the house. So it's weird to see how.
And he was like, I
the
have
tables are
anxiety.
turning.
Like he pretended that he didn't win because he had anxiety. So again, I don't know because I
Excuses,
don't
you
know
think?
him, but I'm glad that he's back because I'm sure he'll bring drama, especially with Amanda as his partner. So there'll be a lot to see
Yeah.
there. But it did seem weird to me that he didn't win, and I wish that Chase won.
I think the challenge is really intimidating because these are people that you know have been around doing it forever, and then you have the new people like an Ashley C who is massive. His quad is the size of my entire body. You have people,
let's do-
Ninja Warrior, like people who are athletes. So it's definitely
Yeah.
like,
And also, let's be real. They're like 5 to 10 years younger than a lot like a West or a Bananas or a CT. They're
like a little kid,
They're
yeah.
old. They're going to be competing against people that are just as athletic, if not more, and they're younger.
Small.
And I'm sorry, 10 years ago, I had a lot more energy than I do now.
small
But-
fish.
But
big
what?
pond.
Yeah, they don't know the mind game of the show you're going to tell me.
But, well, no,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
TJ even said to this, the best things you have going for you are your alliances. So Devon, I thought, was really smart, and the only person that they actually showed strategizing about if you get to pick your partner, she's like, the Brits.
Well, that's what I'm
are a
saying. It's
unit,
U.S. versus Britain,
and
pretty
the-
much, yeah.
Well,
They're going to team up. That's my point.
I don't know. I mean, well, only time will tell because I
Well,
do
of
have
course.
a feeling.
Good call.
Well, no, but Morgan and Bananas are not Brits or Big Brothers, or she's a Big Brother. But I feel like they're going to go far. I don't know. There's a lot of game in this. They also
it's Bananas, so yes, he's
Well,
probably.
yeah,
in the
But you
world-
know what? Wes is here this season, and Wes wants nothing else more than to get rid of Bananas, and I'm so Team Wes.
and his partner.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
It's very
We're
good, too,
about
I
to
think.
get into the partnerships,
Okay.
which is my favorite part of the episode. I love it. But first, we didn't really talk anything about the girls' heat of the
Okay.
challenge today. So Devon wins.
Yes.
I gotta give it to her. I don't know why I was so surprised. I don't know, but I was so happy that she won.
because she really is technically, a rookie / vet.
Yeah.
And
You
she
know,
was
he's
in-
brand new. She's still brand new. And like last season, she was struggling with
Jose.
Jose,
and
thank
they
you.
were in
Maybe
the
that's
Redemption
what it
House
was.
all the time.
They
So
think maybe Jose was a little bit more the anchor, and she's a badass competitor. But anyway, I was very
I was-
happy that she won.
yeah.
Nani finished in third. I was like, yes, girl, you still got it.
and Cam second.
Cam
nice.
coming in second, Ashley in fifth, Amanda
Nah,
going back and
nah.
forth saying, how am I not being able to solve this puzzle? I'm supposed to be smart.
Yeah.
Then Jenna does it. She pulls her brain together and gets that puzzle at 7, and then Cara finishes 8th.
Yep.
Thoughts on Cara? Cara finishing 8th.
What, Cara? What happened? I don't. She was mesmerized by Paulie's eyeliner. I don't know. I don't know.
She wish if the puzzle was like a naked picture of Paulie, that should be done in 2 seconds.
She's lucky that puzzle wasn't later on in the season when it actually mattered who came in last as far as the vets go. 'Cause
Yeah.
the vets, obviously the rookies, or what are they calling them? The prospects had a lot more to lose, obviously.
That was weird. I think sometimes just you get in your head, like if you think something's one way and it's another, and you can't get out of what you sort of think, and you just get stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's anything.
It's the first challenge. Everyone's nervous. I think everyone's extra nervous for the first challenge. They don't. I mean, but then again, they've done this so long. Cara, how long have you been on this thing?
Come on. She's good at puzzles too. So
and
I don't.
You got your boyfriend as your crutch with you.
Yeah.
So the prospects, the Natalie, the American Ninja Warrior, finishes first.
Yes.
And she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. I was so proud of Morgan for finishing second.
Yes.
Thought she did amazing under pressure. That's got to be really hard to come in as a rookie. And she killed it. Good job, Morgan. Georgia. Just from what I've seen from her, I love her. And I feel like she's the comic relief. Just happy-go-lucky spirit there, and I couldn't believe that she finished so quickly above some of these other girls.
Yes, I agree. She's really likable. She seems to me like a sort of, I loved Melissa, but Melissa was a little edge. She seems like a more sweet and likable Melissa to me.
Melissa,
so
no thank you. I'll take
like
this new girl
Georgia.
over Melissa. Yeah.
I mean, I like her. I think I'm happy she did well too.
And then it comes down to Sahita, I hope I said that correctly, and Liz, the second twin from Big Brother 17 at the end. And we just say goodbye to the other half of the twin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just kind of like...
No problem.
No problem.
No problem.
Hey, Julia, you're still there? All
Nice
right.
knowing you.
Yeah.
Moving on. So
I'm sick of twins.
And
like
it's
on
funny
reality
because it
TV.
says here in the wonderful things you printed out for us, Jenna, that Liz actually placed second on Big Brother, right?
Oh.
And it doesn't say where
Placed.
Julia placed, but I assume she placed not as good.
Great.
Good to know.
Look at my research
So
that you remembered and I didn't
maybe
remember.
Julia gets to win something finally because Liz won Big
Move
Brother.
over, Liz.
Get out of
Move
here,
over, Liz.
Liz. You already won. You got second, close enough.
Let your
Exactly.
twin sister have some shine, would you, Liz?
Come on.
Conspiracy corner. Liz just felt really guilty for winning Big
Good
Brother.
conspiracy corner,
she was
Jenna.
like,
Her
Julia,
parents were like, we'll get you a car if you throw her a bone.
Julia,
And we
I've
invite you
stood
all
in
in the
your
live
light.
chat to tell us
Yeah.
your conspiracies for this evening.
That's our conspiracy corner of the night. So let's get into the dodgeball picking time. I love when it comes down to people plucking each other off to try to make these teams, and we see them kind of holding job interviews and figuring everybody out who they want to pick as their partner going in to the draft, because we think it's going to be the veterans picking the prospects. But I love this twist. I love that they switched it and now it's the prospects picking the veterans, because you've either watched this season or you haven't, so they've only seen maybe this one first challenge, some of them, or some of them have watched the show forever and they know exactly who they want. But I thought some of the choices were so interesting. Like Natalie.
Who's number one though? Let's do that. I just want to say I forget who's number one.
Natalie from American Ninja
Your girl.
Warrior.
Yeah, no, it's D. I like D.
Oh, but this is Natalie D, so it keeps
Right,
yeah,
Natalie
D is just D-E-E.
She picked
Okay.
Paulie. So it's first
Yeah,
and first. I guess
okay.
it makes sense. And Paulie is a very good competitor, and he's very driven and determined, and he communicates really well with his partners. We saw him do this with Natalie. He was a great partner to Natalie. But I almost don't know if I'd go with him first.
What guy
Do
would
you
you have
think
chosen
you would
first?
go like a Bananas or a CT or
I
a Wes?
obviously, if I'm a girl, I'm picking Wes. That's me.
As a
Yeah.
looking around, stop. You like him, but looking
mean, I
around
guess
as the
it's like,
best
why not
partner.
Paul?
No, time out. But Natalie D got the first pick.
Right.
And if I'm looking at all the guys,
Wes didn't even.
Wes, I don't care. Wes strategically is going to
Oh,
keep me in this game.
goodness.
Oh, you want? I do not watch spoilers. I literally have no idea who wins this. Wes is going far, and I'm choosing him
All
over
right.
Bananas. And I know Ash is. Wait, she can't choose Ash. Yes, she can only choose a veteran. So
Yeah.
who else? Who do you want her to pick?
I think
Zach?
it makes sense
Zach
to
or
choose
CT?
the winner of the competition if you're not familiar with
Who did you want
these
Natalie
players.
to
I don't have any. I'm fine with her picking
I know
Paulie.
that's what just.
Yeah,
think
no,
I thought you had someone else. I like Wes.
No, I'm fine with Paulie.
For her.
If you're not familiar, you're gonna pick the winner. It's easy, and I like that because he wanted her too. So I'm glad that
It
they
worked out.
got their pick. And we also don't know. Maybe they talk. You know how everyone was talking.
Oh,
the night
there's so much
before.
behind the
Maybe
scenes. They're talking.
Maybe they planned.
Yeah,
that,
I think
but-
a lot of these quote unquote job interviews that we saw ended up being exactly what people wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
So we'll actually see chooses Cam, and this is gonna be a crazy duo. I think that they're really gonna like destroy and conquer.
I agree.
As long as Ashley C. The only thing I'm a little skeptical about him is his communication. I mean, we just saw him like freak out after he finished second in the puzzle, which a lot of people come on a little bit too heavy in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I remember Hunter when he first started was like, I'm the shit, and like pounding his chest, thought he was.
We're judging
superior.
Bear, we're judging Ash. We don't know, but in three episodes in, I might love both of them. I don't know what to think of them right now.
He
I
seems
just don't.
cool, but my only
No
fear
idea.
is I hope he doesn't become a little bit
Okay.
too dominant in the communication side of the partnership.
Okay, so I'm looking at Jenna's research. Thank you.
Oh.
That she gave us a little cheat sheet. And because I wanted to see Ashley C's background. So he was on X on the Beach UK. So we got that. And he's also a British soccer player.
Yes.
So, I mean, he's got, I don't know about his social game, but he's got athleticism as well. So
Tree trunk thighs, man.
I
Thighs
mean-
don't lie. He is thick with
All right.
20 C's.
Thighs don't
Morgan
lie.
moves on and
Thighs
picks
before
bananas.
guys. I got you. I think I got you.
Thighs
Now-
on the guys.
There it is.
Morgan picks banana. Good choice.
Good choice.
I mean, as long as he's a good partner to her, because
Yeah.
we know that he has his flaws, but it's a solid choice.
Yeah.
Like, how are you not going to pick bananas? Bear picks Davon, and this is so cute.
Okay, let me see
I don't
quick.
know. They just seem like so hyped up, and they're hugging each other, and they seem like they're going to have so much
Yeah.
fun
Okay.
together.
Well, she wanted to flash back. She was saying there's the UK connection and the Big Brother connection. He was the Big Brother UK and Geordie Shore. So he's got the
Right.
MTV
He's got everything
thing. He's
going.
got the. She's what she
Everything.
wanted. So Davon, congratulations. Yeah.
Georgia picks Hunter, and I'm so happy for Hunter because I feel like he has a good female partner, somebody who's actually going to have his
Georgia
back.
picks-
She's
Oh,
sensitive
yes.
to what happened to him, and this is my prediction. I know we're not in predictions yet. I don't know if we're going to get to it.
It's fine. Go ahead.
I think that they're going to fall in love.
I hope so. I like it.
I
like
believe in the
them, too.
previews we see them make out. Yes.
Oh, we do.
It's
really?
all on the.
Stop
It's not a
preview spoiling.
spoiler if it's on TV, guys. I'm not going on Reddit. I'm not going on YouTube stuff. I'm just on TV. MTV shows you this stuff for a reason.
Okay.
And
I hope that
Ash
they're-
makes out with Zahida in the pool.
Really?
They showed it. It's a very hot scene.
I hope
They
they're
both
a
have great
partnership.
bodies. I'm in. I like that
All right.
couple too.
Shoot.
It's all shown to us, guys. There's no spoilers here. Just shown to us.
I hide
Josh freaks out on the whole house multiple times.
Okay.
I think that Georgia and Hunter are going to be a good couple, and I hope that that actually works
too.
out.
Me
Because they
too.
seem adorable, and I hope that she is
And I love
as
Hunter.
good as an
I've
athlete.
loved Hunter before he got screwed over at the end of last season too, mind you. So I'm just a Hunter fan.
Mind you.
I'd like to.
Mind
He's not
you,
no
Jenna.
bandwagon Hunter fan, okay?
Wes and Hunter, prediction corner. Wes and Hunter are going to team up and be an alliance, and that is a prediction.
And then Theo chooses.
that?
I like it.
Theo chooses Cara, and
like it.
Cara does not seem happy about this.
What? Why? Theo's like a. Oh, couldn't
I
tell
don't-
that she didn't seem happy, and I
Who
think they're going to be a great.
Who is Cara going to be happy with? I wish I could be with Paulie. Like, I'm telling you right now, Cara didn't want to be with anybody besides Paulie, even though she obviously
Theo.
can't
It's a
be.
great call. I think it's just because no one really knows what's up with Theo yet, and the sole thing that he's done in the
Yeah.
house is to piss off Ashley, which is never a good way to enter the house.
I
but
think he's going to be athletic, but he's obviously like he's kind of a beanpole compared to other dudes. He's going to get smashed.
the reason I actually love Theo, and the only reason is not even from what we saw tonight. Cara did an Instagram live from the challenge account earlier.
It was on today all day. Like
before
she
the
was
episode
every single
premiered.
person she was jumping on
And
with.
Theo
Yeah.
was brought in. He was fun. He was so lovable.
Mm-hmm.
He was very comical, and they seem like they have a genuine love for each other. So I think that that's gonna pan out pretty well, and it looks like they communicate well because they're best friends now. Still,
I love Theo. I think he's like an Olympian. To me, he's like the. He's like the. I don't know. He's a great.
Oh,
I
good.
feel like that's
oh, good.
Well, I'm trying to think of who I would compare him to from the
Usain
Champs for
Bolt.
Stars.
Usain Bolt. He's a track star as well, right? They're
Yes.
both track stars.
Very-
That's the only
and
runner.
Love
I know.
Island. He's great. I think he's great, and he was funny. He stood out. I think she's lucky to have him personally.
I agree.
so.
Turbo. Oh God, top 3 favorite from tonight. The reason I love the Turbo's the best strategy of picking his partner. He just wanted to pick the woman that he wanted to protect the most and make the most proud. He's like, I love woman. I love woman. I want to make Nani happy. And I'm like,
Turbo.
yes, Turbo.
Theo reminds me of Louise Hazel. That's what I was trying to think about. Funny,
We're back to
witty.
Theo.
Sorry, but I'm saying like that's a lucky. Like she's great. I feel like he's got that sharp wit, a good competitor. Is going
It
to be
says here
gamey
he's an
and
MMA
tough.
fighter.
I
don't
Turbo
care. He
is
looks on the
one to
smaller
mess
side, but
with.
I don't care who you are. I would never mess with an MMA
And
fighter.
Survivor, I think he won Survivor.
That's
Turbo
Yeah.
and Nani are going to
Turbo
be
and Nani.
a great partnership. D and Wes are going to be a great partnership.
Yep.
JP and Natalie. Maddie and Kyle.
Who the hell is JP? They mentioned
Maddie
him real
and
quick.
Kyle.
He barely
Kyle.
was in this, but if you've
JP.
seen people's first reactions, he's the one that everybody's like drooling
Oh,
over.
he's
Oh,
Mr.
Brazil.
Brazil.
Mr. Brazil.
He's like a Miss America.
Yeah.
He's a pretty boy.
And that's kind of funny, him and Natalie are together, because Natalie's almost
she's
like
Miss
Miss America.
totally.
Wow, it's really these partnerships I feel like are perfect.
And Kyle and Maddie are the two partiers, I
And
feel
I think
like.
no one really is that much better than the next partnership. Like, they're all bringing something different, whether it just be
Yeah.
their social
I'm
game
super excited.
or their athleticism. I feel like all these partnerships are going to be so good.
So
the
let-
one kind of like random one is Maddie and Kyle, but they're
Yeah.
also not random because she's party down
She's
with
party
tattoos.
down, yeah.
She's party girl, and he's
Is she
like
good at
lovable
anything?
pirate Kyle. So I feel like they work as friends, but who knows how far they're going to get in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like that team though. Not that I think they'll go far. I just think they're gonna be funny together.
Yeah.
I love that Zach was the last pick, and I love that he gets Zahida because she doesn't seem like the cream of the crop. No offense to
No.
her, and maybe she'll prove us wrong, but she doesn't seem like she's one
from.
to
She's literally from two dating shows.
She's from.
She's from X on the Beach, but then she's from Geordie Shore, which is
She
what
kind of
Kyle's
just
from,
looks
right?
like, well, she has a good temperament, which is good, but kind of just like, hee, I'm here, I'm on the challenge.
Yeah. Well,
and
you
I'm
saw
really
when she
here to
finished the
mess shit
puzzle, she's
up.
like, "Oh, I
Hee-hee.
think I got it." Like, not
And
even
I
excited.
just love it. Like, yeah, Zach, take that.
I definitely think that the prospects that show, like the bottom sort of 5 of the prospects, are gonna have the least chance of are the only dead weight I can sort of see at this
Yeah.
point. Right, like all of the challengers are champions. We know all the vets are pretty much champions. It looks like Shailene was never on a real comp. She's a dating show person, so that's not great for Leroy. Chase is only a dating show person, so
I could
that's
see
not
that
great
being
for
a weak.
Ashley.
I could see Leroy having a weak team there. 'Cause
Maddie's a party down the shore girl.
Yeah.
That's going to be rough for Kyle because I think Kyle does sort of ride the partner. I think Kyle's decent, but sort of needs to ride someone's tail.
Alrighty.
So, yeah.
Sadly, we have to wrap up our first episode for the new season.
Yeah.
War of the World, Challenge 33. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody who joined us. Let us know your predictions. How do you feel about the teams? Who's your favorite? How do you feel about the new prospects? Thank you so much for joining us. We will be new time right after the new time slot of the Challenge on MTV, which is now Wednesday nights, and we are 10 p.m. Pacific time. So be aware of that.
Wake up.
Wake up. Stay up with us. I'm Jenna Bussiere. I'm on Twitter at Jenna_Bussiere. And thanks to the panel. What's up, guys?
Yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We know it's late, so if you're catching this on your way to work, on iTunes or something, give us a review. And also, please follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Pamela Gross Jill and keep the conversation going. We love hearing you guys know more than we do about the gossip and news, so please let us know.
The Dan Lindgren on Instagram, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.